In this video, it is the first time at the track with the Sakura D6, basically still all in stock form, obviously swapping over wheels and tires for the appropriate ones for the track, but otherwise, this is still basically as it comes out of the box. You'll be very curious, how does it do at the track versus the other cars that are typically there? Give a good benchmark of just how good is this car out of the box.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, on the highway, and in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I ain't right pain. And everything is bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain everything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredients, better see it with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never ran, sitting low, man, I still go. Go, 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 you got a mind, but even that can change. You can flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On the beat, in your brain, till you're feeling all my pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you find the door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 still go, 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 slow, go, still go, 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 still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Back from the track, and what is really kind of the thoughts with this car? First, I would say it actually did a little bit better than I thought it was going to be. Still in the stock configuration, still with, I kind of have the sticky shock still going on here, that kind of thing. It was able to stay with most of the cars that are on track. Some of the guys with the better setups and that kind of thing, it still just couldn't quite hang with. But as we continue to tweak on it, it'll have that potential. And since the chassis is so cheap, that really is kind of a win in its favor. The next item is we still need to work on the shocks. It still is in a situation where they just, for the first few times you run them, they're really, really stiff. They just don't do much. But then once you actually run them a little bit, they start to become loose, and that's exactly what I saw on track. When I first put the car down, I would shake the suspension a little bit. It wouldn't matter. I would start driving, and it would take a handful of laps for the suspension to free up before it would start to actually do anything. And you could tell a noticeable difference on track about how good the car would handle, how responsive it was, how fast it was once the suspension got loose. So in an upcoming video, one of the next things that we're going to do with this car is work on the suspension of it and see if we can't get these shocks to move freer. It's not the control arms. It's not anything like that like we were initially concerned about. It is just the shocks, and maybe it's those O-rings that are in there. I know a lot of people have been swapping those O-rings over to different Yokomo ones. That is clearly a potential. We'll look at that. We'll look at some other things. I think also the rear springs might be too stiff. I'd like to go down just a little bit in spring rate on the rear. So more to come on that. But I think honestly at this point, that's probably one of the biggest kind of issues I would say with this car. The other thing I noticed, and you can still see some remnants of it here based on tire wear, is even though I literally built all the links with a set of calipers, the camber was still about 1 degree different on the rear. So I had to come in here. This tire was set at about 2. This tire was set at about 1. You can see where I'm wearing more in the middle, but using the whole tire here. This side, I wasn't even getting out here to the outside tire. Had to adjust that a little bit. Even though I built it with calipers, it was clearly not symmetrical side to side. So I would suggest you double check this on yours. Overall, the car has potential, and I'm really excited to dig into it more. I think there is a number of things that we can do with it free, just small tweaks and alignments and all that, shock kind of movement and things like that to make it better. That'll be in an upcoming video, and then we'll start working on some of the bigger modifications. So if you are interested in continuing to know more about what I do with this Sakura D6, there'll be a playlist popping up over here to your right. Go ahead and follow that playlist, and then that way you can see when any new videos are published. Thank you, and goodbye.